blue stars.
Yeah, good one.
Forever.
We'll see.
It's true.
You can't
Oh,
do
Chris
trades
was like,
now.
I
You're
get it,
stuck
I
with
really
us.
get it.
Oh.
That's what that was. So.
I've been in Champaign-Urbana since 2004. Yeah. And unfortunately, I didn't have the pleasure of meeting most of you guys until about 2 years ago. Some of you more recently. But, like, I never really established a community here. And I really could have cared less about the majority, like, staying in the city. I had, like, no ties. And leaving now is probably the most painful thing I've ever done in my life in terms of transitioning to another phase. But, you know, 2 years ago, I had just come back from summer out in California, and I had, like, an amazing adventure working at NASA, you know, being on the West Coast, doing all of these amazing things. And it was really, truly, like, you know, the greatest summer of my entire life. You know, I had this amazing adventure, and I came back, and I was just ready for something, and then all of a sudden I was back into kind of the nothingness of the cornfields and grad school and everything else. And my friend in Louisiana called me and said, hey, I'm starting a derby team. You gotta find one. And, you know, it was like a week or after that I had met Kim for the first time. And kind of what became of that was...
Because Delta won a derby.
Because Delta won a derby. And I remember the two of them showing up that meeting with, like, Amber and Bear Kills and their weird-ass wheat beer. And I have this little tiny yellow notebook that I will keep till the end of time that literally has these, like, scrawled descriptions of each of you and what you do and what you look like so I can remember it. And, like...
It's in Rantoul.
In Rantoul, of all places.
Tool Town, that's
and, you know, it was shortly after that we, you know, decided to start up the league. And I got suckered into being president.
It was like, who should be president? All eyes in the room.
That's funny because that's still the consensus.
Yeah.
You're gonna be
And the
a
reaction
world away,
away.
and everyone still wants you
Does
to
she
be the
Skype in?
president.
Yes. Yes.
But
You're gonna be on another, like,
you know,
hemisphere.
like, even being on the board and being part of the league, while that was greatly tremendous, I never felt such a community in town until I was a part of Paign. And, like, when I started on this team, I really didn't know anybody very well. Like, there was nobody on this team that I had this, you know, tremendous bond with kind of going into getting drafted to the team. Yeah, I probably knew Kim the best of anybody. And, like,
That
even
was
then, it was,
tenuous.
like...
It was like
She was really unsure.
Probation.
And the parking lots.
Right. I mean, and... but this team has meant the world to me. And, like, it felt like it took a while for us to kind of get our groove. And, like, I feel like we really became a team over, like, last December. I mean, you know, people showing up to open skate during the off season when people didn't have to show up. People showing up for our sushi dinner when they didn't have to show up. People going out dancing together when they didn't, like, all those things that we didn't have to do, but we did anyway because we enjoyed each other's company. And, like, I kind of feel like that was the point where the Paign really became a team. Like, last season, you know, we had a good season and we bonded on a certain level, but there was something that really dramatically changed over last fall and winter for me, where I felt like we kind of became a family. And, I mean, when we look out at the rest of the league and, you know, we see, you know, people who are really competitive or people who are really dramaful or people who are whatever. Like, there's something inherently different about the members of the team, of our team. Like, we're all so frickin' different. you know, we've got a little bit of everything, and despite all of our differences, we really come together at practice. We come together on the floor when we're playing about, and I feel like this group of people supports each other in life, you know, beyond Derby when we really need it. And it's the most amazing family that I've had, and I mean, it's really, really hard to leave you guys. You know, TCDG aside, you know, I'm really proud of everything that's happened with the league, and I'm happy and proud of my involvement in the league, but this team is the most important thing that I've ever done in my life. You know, like, my degree here, my time that I've spent I mean, like, not like that, okay, whatever, but like this community, and the sense of community that I got out of it, and like the growing that I've done as a person,
Don't look at me.
like, is so far beyond any of the reasons that I came to Champaign-Urbana in the first place. And like, I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys, and I hope that we can all keep in contact over the years, and I intend to come back to the United States in a year, you know, whether I'll be in Champaign-Urbana or be in somewhere in a driving distance. I hope that we can keep in touch, and, you know, via email or Facebook or whatever else, because you guys have all played a really important part in my life and been so supportive, you know, whether actively or passively or whatever, in all the bullshit that's happened in the last 2 years. And like, being on the board is fucking hard. I'm not gonna lie, like, being president of this group.
Being president is even fucking worse.
Like, it's really rewarding, but it's really challenging. But you guys are the reason that I do it. And I mean, I can't even begin to express how much you guys mean to me, and like how much you all have changed my life. So, thank you.
Can we
We're
just get to the
Cheers!
group right
But it's like this is, I mean, just
heck are you
us-
impartial? Because we're awesome.
You are
It's
kind of impossible to be
it's
impartial.
kind of hard. And like,
I don't know how you do it, like, for reals. I seriously
this is
watch
just
you
a
and like,
small token of my appreciation. Like, but from our last bout, there's a picture and some blue stars for everybody, because I mean, like, blue stars will forever and ever and ever hold some symbolic meaning above and beyond. So
I'm gonna,
there's
like,
a picture for everyone.
Aw,
And,
thank
I
you.
hate the Dallas Cowboys, but I'm gonna start liking them soon because they have blue stars.
I'm putting this on my desk at work.
So
I
cute
am
too.
thinking-
Unfortunately, Lula wasn't in this picture, and for her, I know she wasn't able to make it here tonight, but I have the one from an earlier bout where Polly's missing.
And Delta's missing.
For Lulu,
Lulu's
and,
It's so cute.
for her, but we just didn't manage to all be in the same place at the same time.
I know.